Okay, my friends, let's get to the very last part of it. We are going to start with reviewing the chord pattern. It's going to be C, G, A, E, F, C, F, G. If you need to stop here, go back and repeat it. So now let's try and play same pattern with chords, with block chords in both hands. We will start with C. Pinky on C in left, thumb is on C in right. Now let's move down to G. Pinky here will be on G and in the right hand, thumb will be on G. One step up to A, down to E, same thing. One step up to F, all the way down to C. Find next C down the keyboard, over here around two black keys. Go back up to F, and one step up to G. If you need to stop here and practice, go back to either first step or the second step and repeat it. Let's go to the third step. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna repeat the entire pattern with arpeggios now. Left hand will be leading, right hand will follow. So left hand starts with C, right hand is like a copycat, down to G, step up to A, down to E, step up to F, down to C, up to F, and G, beautiful. So next step, again, if you need to repeat it, go back and repeat it, but we will try to move forward. Let's try and create a build-up. How would we do that? I would start with right hand and just like go through the pattern one more time. Slowly to G, A, E, F, C, F, G. This is the first part. Second part, my single note will go to left hand and right hand will follow with arpeggio. C, just root note of the chord, followed by arpeggio. G, A, E, F, C, F, G. Then the third part will be block and left when we press all the notes of the chord together, followed by arpeggio in right. Let's repeat same chord progression. C, G, A, E. Remember about your hand position, guys. F, C. Hands are very nice and soft. F, G, and let's go back to C. Beautiful. And now let's try and start nice and soft. When we play soft, we call it piano. Because in the end of the road, we want to learn how to express our emotions with music. So it's called dynamics in music, as I've mentioned before. Piano means soft. So let's try and play the first pattern nice and soft, using soft touch. Just softly move your hand from one note to the next one. See how soft my hand is? Left hand joins a little louder to mezzo forte. Mezzo forte means moderately loud. To C, F, G. Beautiful. And the last one, let's play forte. Let's use a little bit more force. Forte means loud. And let's return to C in the end. Well, that sounds pretty good already, but if you want to go further, I have one more part for you. So those that want to go further can try this next step. Otherwise, if you decide to stay here, go back and practice more, it's also a beautiful thing. I want to congratulate you that you went through this course. I want to congratulate you that you found time, you committed to your practice, and look how far you've come. So please go back to the beginning of the video if you need to and practice more, starting with one note. Then try block chords in both hands. Then try arpeggios and create the build-up that we've created towards the end. If you want to go further, continue watching this video. Now let's take a look at the melody. If you decided to stick with me, if you want to challenge yourself, let's try and play the main melody that we're all familiar with. We're going to be starting a little bit higher up the keyboard. We were talking about octaves on our first lesson. So this is the first octave that starts with middle C. The next C is the beginning of the second octave. So in the second octave, you want to find G, C, D, E, F, G. 3 black keys, and this G note will be, as we remember, between first and second black key in the group of 3 black keys. And here's the melody. Looks and sounds challenging. Let's break it into parts. G, E, F, G, E, F, G. Look at this. Then you look to G in first octave. G, and play keys starting with G, thumb on it, all the keys in a row. After B, place thumb under. Now land with third finger on E, 2 black keys, E, same pattern, C, D, E. Now look, you end on E here, go down to E in first octave. Again, F, G, A, G, F, G, E, F, G. Next part, F, A, G, F, E. Play second on D over here, up to E, down to C, thumb on F, F, thumb under. So I'm going to be writing here, as you can see, all the notes. So try to break it into parts and work on it. So what you want to do next, you will have 2 more levels. You can go further or stop here. So in left hand, you're going to be matching it with our pattern. You can again stay here, or you can go further and play block in left hand instead of just playing one root note of the chord. Let's try that. But remember that you got to practice that melody several times before you try connecting right and left hand with G, C chord. Then with next G, this last loop in the right hand, going down to G, with E in right hand, A chord in left, down to E, then match this G with this E chord in left, then F in right and F chord in left. Then E in right and C chord in left. F in right and F chord in left. G chord in left and B in right. And you can end with G in right and block in left. So you can play the entire song starting as we did, just with one single note in right or in left hand, then definitely move that single note in left hand, followed by block in right. Then you can play, let's say, one single note here, arpeggio. Next step would be to play block followed by arpeggio. And you can actually stop here because I think it's already a huge, beautiful achievement. Or you can go further and go a bit slower and try it with the melody. So you have time to practice that, and I hope that it will work out. So congratulations, you did a lot, you've worked hard, and I hope you enjoyed this course. You gotta congratulate yourself now.